in several matches. He's really talented. Another one of those UT guys swinging over. So again, welcome to a real arena FPS. Just kidding, guys.
Welcome to a grown-up game.
Yeah, welcome to the grown-up game. And so I'm doing my little comparison here, trying to see who's beat who's lost to who. You know, ScizR lost to Rafa. Okay, no shame there. Another loss to Duel, who I saw play really well. And Nubbles, Nubbles lost some decent people too. Ro16, we saw him yesterday in Sacrifice Death. Got a win against Pi Hero this qualifier. So Pi Hero plays pretty decent. If I'm going to go into my crystal ball this time, I'm going to lean more of ScizR. I think ScizR gets it done. I think this is his breakthrough week.
All right, well, we're going to have to see how clear that ball is as we have both players readied up and ready to get into this. It's going to be, once again, for the last time today, for the last time in this fantastic online qualifier on Blood Covenant between these two guys.
I've seen some amazing rail work from ScizR in some of his previous matches, so I want to see how he comes out the gate in this game.
All right, so as we get loaded up, I've seen more of ScizR just because of his showing up in King of the Hill. Nubble showed up a few times, but he was a little bit later, and that just meant that we didn't get to see as many matches with him. But ScizR has been able to hold his own against a lot of other players. It's also a lot of fun seeing them play against some of the other UT guys like Lava. Really good play all around, and they are definitely finding their own in Quake Champions.
Yeah, the UT players should be proud, man. These guys are coming in and definitely making some noise here.
All right, so as they get warmed up, we are indeed seeing Nubble come back out of here with a visor under his belt, as well as a Ranger and a Ranger and an Anarchy. It's actually been a few games since we've seen a lot of Anarchy play, so I'm happy to see him now. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Round 1, fight.
All right, we're going to be watching him out of the gate here, getting a very quick circle jump over to the railgun, not even diving down for the armor just yet, and I especially like this play, making sure he's got weapons, making sure he's got eyes on mid before he can drop down and potentially even create a lot of delay before the second armor comes back up. Yeah, he's going to allow ScizR to get that Mega, and now he can start moving towards the Mega itself, and maybe even doing a little bit of damage on the railgun on his way. I like this a lot. Really good, really solid play, and great damage. Wow. It's got ScizR on the ropes.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see Nubble play. Looking really sharp out the gate.
And so this means that even though Nubble is getting away with the Mega Health, he has plenty of time to get back over to the armor. And you can see that ScizR's thinking, hey, come on, we were supposed to take those items at the same time. Where's my armor? No armor for you, no frag for you, as ScizR's knocked down to Nix.
Yeah, good play by Nubble, setting that up from the start. And, you know, this is where you kind of wonder, you know, coming from UT, a little failure of recognition there from ScizR, you know, camping out by the armor. You know, I would argue a more experienced Quake duelist would have recognized that it had been delayed and left.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where you have to think, all right, it should be coming up now, and if it's not coming up now, it's not going to be coming up anytime soon. So Nubble, with a solid first frag under his belt, almost had an opportunity for a trap there on ScizR, but he's going to come back through the teleporter, find him at the armor, and actually going to be chasing him right into the item. So he's got a bit more of a stack to burn through, but he's still got plenty of time to get back over to Mega and secure his grab of that. But it looks like ScizR's already there at the jump pad. He's going to be in position, so unless Nubble can fight him off of this, he's going to be losing out on not one, but both items, all in the name of trying to find him. But no, ScizR left it up. He actually had the opportunity to get the grab, but that is going to end up being a clean trade.
Yeah, it's losing track on major items. Never good in a duel when you're in that I don't know when stuff is going to be up area, because it just leaves you so clueless, right? You're usually your logic with making decisions about what routes you're going to take is based a lot on the information of, you know, when's the next Mega Health, when's the next heavy armor, and you can make plays off of your opponent based on that information. When you don't have that information, it's a problem.
And when you find yourself in, just a second, we have a bit of a ghost walk coming in for the play on Mega, but it's still Nubble getting the grab as well as getting the rail. He's only got 86 health to his own name here before taking away the armor. But yeah, you're right. When you don't have timing on either of those items, what you really need to do, especially here in Quake Champions, because unlike Quake Live, If somebody is grabbing a Mega, cool, they've got a Mega, but if they get 2 Megas, you're really in trouble. Same thing with the armor. Here in Quake Champions, it's not quite that way. If somebody's stacked up on both Mega and armor, cool, that stinks, but they're not going to be getting any more than that. But, oh my god, ScizR won't be getting any more luck out of that Nyx either with a beautiful mid-air rocket from Nubble.
Oh, I'm becoming a Nubble fan. Like the shot. I love mid-air rockets. Just,
I like this ambush
goodness.
as well. You might be able to catch this Anarchy down and force Nubble down to his next champ.
A good recovery by ScizR. Quick thinking. You know, making the most of what he had. Right, got a spawn, got a rocket launcher, set a quick ambush. You know, good rockets, and finished up with a machine gun, and got himself right back into this round. That was really, really big. Actually, he needed that.
It was well timed as well. He's got a few more minutes here to get that second frag, and Nubble is actually not willing to traverse the map too much. He wants to make sure he gets a clean armor and a clean railgun. And he's gotten that, but it cost him so much time. Time he could have spent trying to get a rocket launcher, but you can't argue with the cleanness of it as they trade rails here. But now Nubble's going to need to find a better way out of this fight for the armor. We have the visor popping up, so he knows he's not going to be getting an ambush anytime soon. Just going to give it up and go get the easier items.
Nice, yep. ScizR's got him. He's got him right where... Oh, my goodness. Don't let him get out of this, dude.
Oh, geez, he had the right idea, but couldn't get the hit in, and that's going to be ScizR with the pair of hits, as well as the frag. So Visor v Visor.
That rail of his, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only 5 of 15 so far, but just some of the shots he hits is... He's a very talented player.
I like this rocket jump. He's down to 62 health himself. He's completely railable, but he's got his opponent up on the ropes, who doesn't really have a lot in terms of weapons.
Items are up.
Yeah.
You should be stealing this heavy armor. I don't know. This is
it was actually
mistake.
Okay.
He had his guy trapped.
You stay on the stairs.
Yeah, but you know, you've got him.
Did he leave? Did he stay? Did he go down for armor? Do I have my escape at that point? Or if he went for Mega, then cool. Then I get the armor.
I personally think, you know, ScizR could have taken a more, you know, spam some rockets into the entryways of the stairwell and all that stuff. Take the armor and run. Just grab the heavy armor and just while you're spamming rockets, and then run and take both.
I'm not sure I actually agree with that.
Just get out of there.
You know.
Yeah, it is.
The proof will be in the.
Because he only had a machine gun. He wasn't able to rail or anything like that. He just had a machine gun. So
right.
He really could have stole that heavy armor and got out of there quick.
That's a good point. Even though 60 health, I'm not sure if I would have respected or disrespected that machine gun. Oh, nice. Nice attempt on the rocket. He's definitely got the right idea here, and he can still take one more rail and leave for free. That is, unless we see a rocket jump coming out of Nubble. But it's not going to happen. Mega's going to be back up. Is he going to be able to catch him here at the jump pad? No, he's not even going to show up. Nice. All right, so as he moves back through the basement, armor's going to be the next item to play for. The next item to trap, and on the stairs. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That was, yeah, definitely a mistake by Nubble there. I mean, good position by ScizR. I mean, he had him lined up and came right up the steps, landed a good rocket rail combo. You know, that's ScizR was just in great position, and Nubble didn't recognize it. Came right into that.
Yeah, I mean, Nubble was competing with Chris Ruiz for being the stairs' worst enemy, but man, really good play out of ScizR there as he's diving right down for the armor immediately, only having a railgun, but already having done a lot of damage against that Anarchy. Alright, so a bit of a quiet moment here as ScizR is looking for Nubble one more time. He's got this awesome stack to play with at this point. But Nubble's doing a largely smart thing. He doesn't have timing on Mega. He's being a little bit loud, trying to throw off a little bit of spam, but he's not getting overcommitted to it. At the same time, ScizR's more than happy to just take the armor and not worry about it. This whole time, Nubble's not been able to get above a natural stack here. Oh, nice rails! He tried to go for the adrenaline shot, but it was too little, too late. And yeah, ScizR's rail is definitely on point here.
Yeah, ScizR heating up a little bit. Really tough, you know, once you get caught out there, you caught that first rail, and we've seen other people die to the same thing, trying to, you know, quickly get across that rocket launcher area to bridge. Just a lot of avenues to shoot.
Nubble ended up getting a little bit of free damage off of that fight, but he hasn't really been able to show up for anything close range for quite some time. He's the one frag down, and this clock is starting to burn away against him. he's got the right idea with a lot of the spam, but it's not like ScizR is really careening through the map running into it all. He's moving very cautiously, not giving Nubble any easy shots.
Yeah, you got to give credit to ScizR, you know, playing smart. You don't get too overconfident. And it's easy. All these guys are talented, so I would imagine there's games where they push players around.
Jeez.
You just don't want to get, you don't want to get too caught up in, you know, I'm just gonna outskill everybody. I'm gonna go in there and, you know, just beat you up. Like, these other players are good. Give them their due respect and play smart.
Absolutely. And it's funny to me because of the new teleporter that this map has and the new pathway up here by rail as well. Moving through mid, I mean, especially since Mega's not down there anymore, moving through mid is not really something you have to do. You're not forced to do it very often. So anytime you see a fight down there by the blood pool, you know things have gotten messy.
And really nice finish there by ScizR. Again, just good reads, you know, put the damage on, just really just nice job, man. Really. I think looking like my prediction might be right so far. I mean, he's looking strong. Good start for him.
I think you might be right there indeed. I mean, we saw Nubble with a really strong opening in that first round, but ScizR has just been making the tougher decisions and the better frags.
Yeah, he's really starting to pull it together right now. But Nubble, you know, we've seen it before. I mean, maybe Nubble brings it back.
But so far, it looks like ScizR is being really cautious here. He's not wanting to give Nubble anything for free. And if I can discuss KGB just for a moment, I think he's a little bit more tiltable than we're seeing from ScizR here so far. No offense, Kevin.
Yeah. Playing a little more, taking a little more tactical, strategic approach. You can tell he's thinking, and it could be that experience, you know, week to week. You know, he's been getting experience every week, you know, playing these matches. So
ScizR really had to watch his angle there with the drop down, and that defensive rail might just save his life. Oh, there comes another rocket. That helps him move very quickly back through the map over to the armor, but these stairs might be too dangerous for him to be. But this rail kicking him out of the air. Holy crap! Even the duck hunt dog is impressed. Beautifully done.
Oh my goodness! I am not easy to impress, my friend, and I was just impressed. Holy cow! What a shot! Nice job, ScizR.
Really well done there. So now we have Nubble back on his Ranger, and he's looking a little bit mad here. He knows that ScizR's going to be up on top of the jump pad, and he's going up there anyway. Really good response from ScizR on the rocket to the rail. Doesn't quite get the hit, but the thought was nice. Oh man, this is so risky for ScizR though, but Nubble's going to get pulled on down. It's only Visor left alive for him here on DM6. Sorry.
ScizR. Yeah, ScizR's settling in, man. Looking sharp. You can see the confidence.
Ends up beating a rail, but it's traded off for Mega Health. It says, oh, thanks for railing me one more time. I needed a reason to go down for that armor. He's going to do a bit more damage here, but oh, now he's down to 39 health.
Oh my god.
Just trading rails. Nobody was missing in that exchange, but the stack allows ScizR to cut him down.
Wow. And then the turnaround looking up. I mean, just really? I mean, when this guy gets going with that railgun, man, I've seen it in previous. I've watched him play, you know, other matches, and every time I was just like, man, this guy's rails really lights out. So, I don't know what Nubble needs to do because ScizR got hot, and it was just like, man, good luck because he was really took Nubble out of his game, especially because Nubble started off so well, right?
Yeah.
And just wow.
At first, it really looked like Nubble was going to be, you know, kind of putting ScizR on the back foot, but ScizR found a good way to do retaliatory damage every time Nubble got close to him.
Yeah, even, you know, Nubble would land those rails. It's like ScizR just land his own rails in return. And then just like there at the finish, you know, they both traded rails, and then ScizR just flips up, you know. It's, what? Like, nice shot, man. Nice shot. I would imagine, yeah, Corrupted Keep is a good choice. I'd definitely take that rail away from him.
Yeah.
That would be just, without a doubt, I'd be thinking, get the rail out of the man's hands, please.
I mean, that last exchange was brutal. It was like everybody was hitting everything they were throwing at each other. But again, the stack just kind of went ScizR's way. But you can't blame Nubble for kind of diving for some of those shots because those were really difficult angles. He couldn't have expected ScizR to just pull those out of thin air. But we saw
yeah, and ScizR was, and he wasn't exactly healthy. He ate 2 rails of his own. He was like 30 health. So,
it was incredible.
You know, Nubble's looking to make something, looking to make something happen there. But yeah, just great shooting, man. Just awesome job by ScizR. Really impressed. Especially the one over there by Heavy Armor. You know, I had a good view from Nubble's perspective. You know, he was really flying in there as Anarchy, moving, you know, You know, really using the bunny hop, strafing around, moving in the air, and it's just high speed shot. Just caught him. It's like really nice, really nice.
All right, so last chance here for Nubble on Corrupted Keep. And you know, no pressure to these guys. They're just the last showing today on the online qualifiers. It's been 4 long weeks, and it all comes down to these two.
Yeah, one of the big things I would imagine for a UT player is right, getting the rocket launcher in Quake. This is so important. So getting that timing down right, being able to line people up and really get those prediction rockets down is such a critical aspect. And it's nice to see these guys adjusting so quickly. See, obviously their hit scan is on point, so yeah. that's just obvious. So once they get those rockets to be dominant and be more a part of their game, I think these guys are gonna be really hard to beat going forward.
All right, so we got ScizR spawning up here, getting a little bit of a tickle there from Nubble, but he's made his routing on the weapons just fine, and he's able to catch him midair with so much LG. He's at 19 health, and he's still pushing it forward, depending on his adrenaline to save his life, but he cannot get through the door, cannot escape with that Anarchy play.
Yeah, a little, looks like he won the battle of the injections there, Nubble.
That's a dark image. But Mega's coming back up here, and we have armor getting traded off between these two. So they're both going to be relatively light characters. Still, it's going to be a Nyx v Anarchy, but Nubble's Anarchy has been absolutely crazy so far. And actually, it was the Anarchy play from Nubble that gave me so much hope in Blood Covenant for him, because it was really impressive stuff. Take that away from him, and things seem to fall apart a little bit. But we have a new challenger from him coming into Corrupted Keep. It's going to be a Sorlag. Hope to see some good play from that.
Nice lightning gun work so far from Nubble.
Oh, he's stuck around. Nubble's still there. He's going to take a lot of damage, but ScizR's like, really? You're going to go that way? All right, I'm going to go get armor. Fine. ScizR took so little damage in that fight as well. I mean, Nubble, that was just a positional play more than anything else. But you know what Rockets can do? They can make you end up on the wrong side of the map for sure. And
that lightning gun of his is no joke either. ScizR lit him up really good there. He's probably up to get the finish. Nice job. Really nice.
So a Nyx on Sorlag. It's a bit of an even matchup here, even considering the stack advantage that Sorlag has. But we see some immediate spit as Nubble was expecting ScizR to go through the teleporter. Didn't quite turn out that way, but at least for Nubble, he can take away that armor.
Yeah, and one of the things we've seen, you got to be careful with Nyx, especially with your Ghost Walk ability down. Coming around at the wrong time, you eat that acid spit, you're dead.
Clever girl indeed, totally down to 38 health, and ScizR still in this. What?
Oh. What? Yes.
That rocket absolutely coming out of nowhere for a direct hit right over the shoulder of the Giant, taking down that Sorlag. Holy crap.
To the face. Definitely to the face there. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to get the finish here. One more rocket. Nice job by ScizR. Good round. Wow, it just really caught the... Man, he threw that rocket over there again. It's well placed, but wow, he really did run into that. Caught it. You know.
I'm no fan of UT, but I am tempted to throw out a dominating here. Holy crap, what a decisive round for ScizR.
Yeah, and like I said, Nubble did a good job over there by lightning gun of being an NFL wide receiver and catching that rocket with wide open arms.
A little bit wider now for sure. Oh, it's going to be another huge clash, Anarchy on Anarchy. It is indeed total chaos. But it's chaos that ScizR comes out on top of, one cut above for sure, as he's able to take away. No, he needs the health. He's chasing a Sorlag. He's going to get spit on, but there's the LG Magnet once again being taken on down. Nubble down to a Ranger for this round, and things are looking really dire.
Yeah, ScizR just, it seems like, gets into this rhythm, and he's starting to figure his man out, and man, there's, again, that hit scan of his lightning gun is just really on point.
Absolutely.
Just like his rail.
All right, so ScizR here looking to make lightning strike not once, but twice, but 3 times here. And on the staircase, that air actually really helped him out. It's harder to track those rockets, and that is going to be a very quick second round. Wow.
Yeah, just domination from ScizR there, right? Started off hot, right? Got a quick frag and just didn't let up. I mean, he was all over him that round. Good job by ScizR. I mean, I'm really impressed, and I've been watching him every week, so I've been seeing steady improvement in his game every week. So. I mean, by the time QuakeCon, I mean, this guy qualifies. Look out, dude. So by the time QuakeCon comes around on land, he can make a lot of noise.
That is a lot of evenly traded off damage there, but we only have Nubble, who is forced to take away his adrenaline. But there's 10 seconds before the next Mega comes back up. We got ScizR getting stacked up on a, well, not stacked up, but making sure he's well armed with a LG. Here comes the switch over. He's stuck in the corner, and Nubble's Anarchy is no more.
Again, that lightning gun. I mean, wait till we get this guy on land, man. Seriously.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, there's a little bit of acid, but there's the drugs to help take the edge off. Nice LG once again. I mean, he's going to be pretty weak here, but he's so aggressive against even a Sorlag, who you would think you would have to respect with the spit and the stack and the rockets, but it's not going to happen. Nice play. I mean, it's so amazing that his Anarchy has been able to get the sneak on Nubble so consistently. Anarchy's not quiet. You hear Marty McFly all over the map, and he's very easy to track. But Nubble's having some difficulty here, and this Ranger is potentially his last life in the tournament, in the qualifier today.
Oh,
this year. Oh, and it's
rated.
Got him
anyway.
Oh no! Oh, that's game. That's GG's.
It's just as well anyway. Honestly, ScizR was the one. He kind of bricked it a little bit there at the end because he really had that kill lined up a lot simpler than it looked. So, great job by ScizR. That man, his lightning gun.
Yeah.
Just like his rail, man. Lights out, man. Lights out. Even just and even a good read. You know, earlier the previous frag before the end there on the Sorlag. Recognizing that the acid spit was down.
Yep.
Which is, you know, hey, I'm going to drop right in here and I'm just going to put this LG stream on him, knowing that he can't do the acid spit. And, you know, just lit him up, man. 38% lightning gun. Well done.
Absolutely amazing. And what an explosive finish to not only the end of today, not only the end of the European qualifier, but the North American qualifier as well. We are done with online stuff for the moment. Next stop is Burbank. Next stop after that will, of course, be QuakeCon. And I want to say that we have a little bit of a breather before that, but it seems like things are just ramping up here.
Yeah, we're just getting started. I mean, this is just when it's going to get even more exciting. I mean, now we're going to start getting into matches, one, to get you to QuakeCon, and then at QuakeCon, we're getting into money games. You know, when that's when you think people are nervous now. Like I said, wait till there's, you know, $10,000 on it. Oh, by the way, if you win this match, you're going to get, you know, $10,000 or $20,000 more dollars than the person who loses, and you know that's it's a lot of stress.
Absolutely, and just to do our due diligence here, we have to give a shout out to everybody who qualified and moved forward today, making it from the top 16 to the top 8, qualifying for regional qualifiers. Over on the European side, it's going to be our lovely Zoot. We've got Chronic, Evil, who doubted. We've got Luke IE, Luminous, Cephas, Proximo, and Karwick. Over on the North American side, as we saw today, we've got Jaso, Czar, Disco Rhine, Tom Servo, Roulette, Gloat, Last Davis, and as we just saw, ScizR. Man, what a huge day of matches. What a ton of blowouts. What a lot of really close and tight games. Even some of these 2-0s were down to the wire every single time.
Yeah, I mean, some of the 2-0s we saw were comebacks like Gloats. I mean, so even though it was 2-0, every map was just, you know, I'm sitting here like ready to bite my nails. Like, I mean, it's really tense. So, really great job by the players. You know, tough luck to the guys who, you know, who couldn't get it done today, but they're all really talented. You know, keep your head up, keep practicing, and you know, eventually, you know, it could be your shot too to get in the big game. So, and who knows if they got a BYOC spot, you know, you keep practicing. LAN is, you know, a little bit of a different ball game. You know, you're not dealing with latency, so we'll see what happens there too.
Absolutely. So I know I can't complain too much. I know I'm winded, but you have really been here for the whole thing, Machiavelli. I took a 2-week break, but you've been adamant, you've been stalwart. So are you ready and excited for these regional qualifiers?
I'm just getting warmed up, man.
All right.
I'm hella excited. Cool. Yeah, it's excited. Hey, I mentioned the other day, it's a lot worse things to do with your time than sit here and talking about Quake. And I mean, the game I love to play. I spent, you know, a lot of my years, a lot of my time, probably more than I should have, playing the game. So I'm very familiar with it. I love the game, you know, and I'm a big fan of talent. So I love seeing all these new players, some of the older names mixing with the newer names, the UT guys, all this. It's really exciting. And again, great job to ScizR today. Good job, man. It's really, really happy to see you break through. So good job.
All right, let me go ahead and get some info here for everybody. I think the regional qualifiers are the 3rd to the 5th, I believe. Something like that.
I have to look now.
All right.
Geez.
Well, if I'm wrong,
So
forgive
brought up
me.
all the online stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the real world. We're gonna have to go out and see some sunlight, and I'm not sure I'm ready for that. But I know everybody out there is. I know the players are. I know the teams are. Sacrifice and Duel. We've got a ton of Quake champions coming your way. Just not today. Today we're done. This week we're done. Guys, have a great evening, a great morning wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic show from everybody here. A huge team effort from all the players, the audience, and everybody working hard at ESL to make sure that these matches are going off without a hitch. So, guys, I'm going to be getting out of here, but Machiavelli, any last words?
Hey, play Quake, practice, get good, and happy fracking, kids.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Have a great night, guys.